Did Lauren Jauregui confirm a Fifth Harmony reunion after the AMAs?
Did Ariana Grande dump Pete Davidson over Backlash?
Oh, and did Khloe Kardashian cheat on Tristan Thompson for revenge?
We're ready to break these rumors down. Break them down. All the rumors. Bro, they're done.
They're done. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Rumor Patrol. Guess who's back looking like a snack? It's Drew. And
Hi, guys. It rhymed. I like that.
I was about to say it. She's black.
I am black. Who's back looking like snack and black? Hey. Sorry, guys. Glad to be back.
Any fun plans this weekend?
Not that I can think of right now. How about
Oh, wait, pause. So first of all, if you watched last week's episode, you know I was salty because I was not invited to the birthday party, but somehow I low-key ended up I didn't go to one.
He crashed it.
I was in the vicinity of one.
He crashed it, sure did.
Yep.
Stalker.
I'm not a stalker. She invited me, kind of.
I did.
But anyway, there's a lot to talk about. So many juicy rumors this week. And I think we should just start with this whole Fifth Harmony reuniting.
Okay, wait, what do you mean Fifth Harmony might be reuniting?
So basically, this is a rumor that I don't think will ever go away. And anytime members of Fifth Harmony are like in the same vicinity, that rumor always comes up. The AMAs were on Tuesday, they were lit, and this is the first time in a long time that so many of the members have been in the same room. So we had Camila, we had Normani, and we had Lauren. All of them were looking great, and they were all together, but not together.
Not together.
Like in
the
same
building.
Yeah.
Got it.
In the building. Okay, let me break this down. Camila had a fantastic night. She won New Artist of the Year, Favorite Pop Rock Song, Collaboration of the Year, Favorite Music Video, and she performed her song Consequences. Normani presented an award, and Lauren was in attendance with her boo Ty Dolla $ign. Now, the reason why this rumor started is because something like this always comes up, like we said, when they're in the same building, vicinity. But Lauren is the one who actually started the conversation when she wore a purple and black tie-dye dress and posed next to her boyfriend, Ty. Now, some stealthy fans drew comparison between the dress she wore and the microphone she used to use while in Fifth Harmony, which was also purple and black. If you look at the side-by-side, you can kind of see, yes, okay, we see a little bit, yes, okay. So what do you think, Drew? Because if you look at the microphone and you look at her dress, I do see some similarities, but it also seems like a bit of a stretch.
Okay, there's obviously similarities if they're both purple and black. I think that she just likes purple and black, and that's her style, and so she wore the dress. I don't think it has anything to do with the microphone. This is a stretch, making taffy over here.
But it was like purple and black and like a pattern that was similar to the microphone.
I like the color pink. Doesn't mean I'm wearing the color pink because when I was little, I liked the color pink, and so I'm paying homage to my 10-year-old self.
Well, it depends if it's the exact same shade of pink with the same design. Okay, anyway, so like we said, this is a bit of a stretch. However, Lauren was talking to Chelsea Briggs over at Billboard, one of our friends.
Hey, Chelsea.
And Chelsea asked her what it was gonna be like if she ended up seeing the girls. It was gonna be awkward or exciting, because, you know, anytime, the breakup, it was just a lot.
What'd she say?
This is what she said.
Camila's here tonight, Normani, and it's a tough thing because you guys were a group before. Are you, going into tonight, what's your feeling on seeing them? Are you excited, nervous? Like, I know, we all know how that is, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really, I haven't seen them yet. I haven't even seen them at all, but I'm sure if like we run into each other, it'll be fine.
Okay, so we're not even really sure because when, I think it was Billboard, when Normani and Camila kind of reunited at the trailer or whatever, there were no pictures to show that Normani, Lauren, and Camila actually saw each other, said hi to each other at the show, even though they were in the same room. It's a huge arena, so who knows.
Right.
I will say, literally every single member of Fifth Harmony and Camila, they all are working on music and their solo endeavors. So at this point, I feel like everybody's just living their best life and nobody's focused on trying to reunite.
At all. They are doing well and on their own, and I'm sure they wish each other well.
Yes.
You know, regardless of how things ended.
Well, Lauren was bobbing along and singing to Consequences when Camila was performing, so listen.
All is well.
All is well.
Intensely.
Is it true that Fifth Harmony is reuniting because Lauren Jauregui confirmed it with her dress that matched the microphone that she used to use while she was in Fifth Harmony?
That is absolutely false.
All right, Drew. So I have to know about this one because if this is true, I swear to God, like the biggest scandal. So is it true that Khloe Kardashian cheated on Tristan Thompson with French Montana months ago?
This is a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I'm saying it right now. I know it's not even the end yet, but I'm calling mumbo jumbo. Okay, let me just break it down. So we all know about the big cheating scandal that happened with Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian while she was 9 months pregnant. Okay, we don't need to rehash that. But now rumors are developing that Khloe also cheated with none other than French Montana.
Now wait a minute.
Although she hasn't said much about the scandal, she did reply to an Instagram user who claimed she was acting like Tristan didn't cheat. She said, "I'm not acting as if Tristan didn't cheat. I'm saying the story about marriage, and anyone insinuating they know what we speak about privately is crap." Surely, having all this go down in the public eye is a lot to deal with, but now a source told In Touch Weekly exclusively that Khloe cheated on Tristan with her ex French Montana. They hooked up as early as several months ago. Plain and simple, it was payback time. This source claims that Khloe was hurting and lonely. They said, quote, "Did it make her feel better that she was also getting even with Tristan? Of course it did. It's like that old saying, what's good for the goose?" What?
What is that? Who says what's good for the goose?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I've never heard that.
What's good for the goose?
What's good for the goose makes you loose. What's the rest of that?
Maybe that's what it is.
Oh.
Nope. Okay, wait, there's more. The insider also alleges that Kim and Kourtney completely supported it, and since Tristan was being careless and non-committal, then she's, quote, "free to do whatever the hell she wants."
Who is this source?
I don't know. This is mumbo jumbo. I don't think Khloe cheated.
No. First of all, okay. Wait, when did Khloe have her baby? Well, I guess technically it could have happened. Okay,
Can you let us know what's going on in there? I see a lot of things cranking, and nothing that's coming out.
It's cranking, but it's not cranking things that make sense. So that's why it's not coming out. If she was hurting and lonely, it might be easy to go back to an ex. That I can see. However, here's the reason why I don't think this is true, because the Kardashians, granted, somehow, still don't know how, they kept Kylie's pregnancy a secret. However, if she was actually doing something with French Montana, I just feel like there would be some... We would know.
Yeah, maybe not.
I mean, they're good at keeping secrets, though.
They are really good at keeping secrets. My thing is I could totally see Kim and Kourtney being like, he did this to you, you can do whatever you want. Like I could see that happening just because like you're hurt and you're hurt for your sister and like whatever. But I also just don't think Khloe, I think she's so about family and like unions that I don't think that she would step out on Tristan, even though he did step on her.
Yeah, multiple times.
Still
Still doing it, I think. But, ooh, excuse me, I had to burp. Oh, thank you, burp me like a baby. I also think though that with Khloe, she's a brand new mom. And I think her values are actually in order, unlike Tristan. And I don't think she would be focused on doing that when she has a baby at home.
I don't think so either. Is it true that the mom of True cheated on Tristan with French Montana? This is so false. Okay, Emil, moving on.
Yes.
What is this I hear about people saying that Ariana Grande dumped Pete Davidson over Backlash?
Okay, so Ariana Grande, Pete Davidson, the relationship that everybody loves to talk about. Ariana Grande has been dealing with a lot, first of all. She recently took off time for emotional reasons, and we just want her to get better. So last week, Life in Style posted the headline with the caption, "Ariana Grande's fans think Pete Davidson isn't right for her after resurfacing her old tweet." So back in 2016, you remember when Ariana was dating Mac Miller, she tweeted about how a young man approached her. A fan was following her and Mac to the car, and Ari said, "I thought all of this was cute and exciting until he said, 'Ariana's sexy as hell, man. I see you hitting that.'" Then Ariana said, "Hitting that? The This may not seem like a big deal to some of you, but I felt sick and objectified. I was also sitting right there when he said it. I felt quiet and hurt since that moment." Things like this happen all the time and are the kinds of moments that contribute to women's sense of fear and inadequacy. I am not a piece of meat that a man gets to utilize for his pleasure. I'm an adult human being in a relationship with a man who treats me with love and respect. And then she ended the post saying, "We are not objects or prizes, we are queens."
Better preach, Ariana.
I love reading quotes.
Clearly.
I get passionate
You're
about
very passionate about that.
Passionate about
nice
it.
Reading.
But anyway, you're probably like, so what does that quote have to do with her dumping Pete Davidson? Well, a fan tweet, I've been spitting a lot.
I mean,
My
no
mouth
one
is-
can see it but me.
I get self-conscious because I can see it when it flies out, so then I'm
Comment in
like,
the comment section below if you can see Emil spit.
see my spit.
And if you can't, tell him to carry on, please.
Okay, I'll carry you on.
What happened?
So, a fan tweeted, and now she's in a relationship with a man who does the exact same thing to her. Hope she'll realize it soon. Pete Davidson is a comedian, and he makes a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
But a lot of his jokes are, some of them are a little, they offend people. So he was on SNL, and he made a joke where he said, "Last night I switched her birth control with Tic Tacs."
Did he actually say that?
I believe in us and all, but I just want to make sure that she can't go anywhere. Here's the thing.
Yes.
He's a comedian. People were offended by this joke. And when comedians make jokes, I don't believe that he actually switched her birth control with Tic Tac.
No.
First of all, I like raunchy comedy.
Yeah.
So I think that's the reason why it was funny to me. But people were offended. People get offended by a lot of things these days. People are probably gonna get offended that we're laughing at the offensive joke. Here's the thing, like he's a comedian, but he also made a joke that people were offended by.
What he said?
Well, it wasn't even a joke. He was on Howard Stern's show, and he said, he talked about what he did before he met Ariana.
Okay, in terms of?
You know, have you seen the shake weight?
Yeah.
So he was saying he did that before he met Ariana.
Oh.
Like, not the shake weight, but he did that motion to
With
her.
him? Okay. To her?
To her, like, before he met Ariana, like, looking at,
Okay.
the shake weight.
That's not, so?
That's the story he told on Howard Stern. So anyway, people were offended by that too.
He's attracted to her.
He's attracted to her.
Natural.
Okay. Now, people were saying that, like, literally calling the shake weight, because I didn't want to say, you know, what it really is. But people were calling for Ariana to break up with Pete Davidson, and listen, no fans or anybody can tell somebody what to do with their life.
Right.
However, because of an article that came out literally earlier this week, people think that maybe she did dump Pete Davidson. And the reason why is because...
From the backlash from the joke?
Yeah. Because it's that, and then they just think she's dealing with a lot, and like, yeah.
Okay.
So, you know Pete Davidson has a tattoo on his neck with Ariana. It's like the bunny ears, whatever. So he covered up that tattoo.
Recently?
Recently.
Oh.
And now it's a heart, a black heart, but it's a tiny A next to it, which in my head, I'm like, okay.
You just wanted to change it up.
Right, change it up and the A's still there. So here's what Page 6 said. Page 6 said that even though this raises some questions, a source told them that he had it transformed to match a tattoo that Grande had inked on her body. However, it's unclear where Grande's giant heart is located.
Okay.
People are trying to turn this into something, and it's really nothing. There's literally no source or anybody to say that they actually broke up. It's just fans assuming and trying to create a story out of something that's nothing.
You guys, he
Calm
told
down.
a joke on the show,
Right.
which is his job, which she's well aware of. I don't think that the backlash from people she does not know commenting on her future husband's jokes is going to separate them.
You right.
I don't think this is true.
You right.
I really don't.
Well, is it true that Ariana Grande dumped Pete Davidson over Backlash?
No!
False. They're in love.
Patrolling that rumor.
We patrolled it. We driving down the street patrolling, because see the street, we're moving. We're literally, the show we're moving like that. Okay, guys.
I like to point out that Emil told me that I couldn't look at my cue card for this last one because it's a surprise.
We have a bonus rumor. Do we have like air horns you can put in, Sean? Okay. Bonus rumor. So.
We have shake weights we can put in.
This bonus rumor I'm very excited about.
What is it?
Is it true that Clevver host Emil Ennis Jr. got to meet Shawn Mendes?
Guys, if you don't know, Emil is the biggest Shawn Mendes fan, and it happened. This rumor is not a rumor, it actually happened. It's true.
And my goal is to talk about it on every show I host on with Clevver, clearly.
I think you probably brought it up in newsfeed today.
Yep, and DHR. Okay, so earlier this week was the AMAs.
Yes.
And everybody knows, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I posted I can't even talk, I'm so excited. I posted a picture with me sitting next to Shawn Mendes' seat cart, because I was watching him during his rehearsals.
Stalking, once again.
Not stalking.
This is pattern of behavior.
My boyfriend AJ was hosting the official red carpet show, and he was like, I want to take you into the rehearsals. And I was like, oh, thank you so much, it's so sweet. So I took a picture next to the seat cart, and then I said that my mission was to take a selfie with him sometime during the AMAs. And I'm not gonna give the full story here because it's long. Drew knows the full story.
3 times.
She has. But it happened. He was so nice. I said, hey, Sean, can I take a selfie with you? And he was like, yeah, man. That's how he said it, yeah, man. And then he turned around and I had my phone ready to go and my hands were shaking. And I was like, I talk about you all the time on Clevver. And then I snapped the pic and it was great. And I'm so happy. Oh, gotta fall off.
See, he's having a whole moment.
I dropped my phone.
That's why he's been all shook up today, because he's just recovering
So excited.
from Shawn Mendes, which is understandable. I'm very happy for you, Emil.
So now, the whole point of me telling that story is I truly believe in see it, dream it, believe it. And I put that statement out there saying I was gonna get that selfie.
Right.
So now I'm putting it out there that I want to do a long form sit down interview with Shawn Mendes, at least an hour in length.
You just stole that time away from me. You just stole that time away.
Did you
from
like the
people.
bonus rumor?
I loved it. I loved it so much. No, I really did. I'm kidding. I love him.
So is it true that Emil Ennis Jr. met Shawn Mendes?
Yes! True.
Best news ever!
All right, you guys. The rumor patrol has come to a close.
No.
Or to a halt, to a break patrol.
Well, we're still moving.
Okay, well, despite what the graphic behind me is doing, we have come to a halt. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you thought of today's rumors. If you agree with what we're saying about debunking them, I think we debunked them all.
We debunked them all.
Except for that bonus rumor.
Yeah, the bonus rumor.
That
the
one
bonus?
actually happened.
The bonus?
The bonus rumor.
The mumbo jumbo
You got
of it all.
Come back every single week.
Yes. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr. Shameless plug.
Well, while we're being shameful, you can find me at Drew__Dorsey.
Bye, guys. Now lean back. Lean. Oh, you about to knock me over. It.
That didn't work.
Before
That
you
work.
go, before I fall to the floor,
on.
click right over here to see if Cardi B reignited her feud with Nicki Minaj. Y'all know I can't talk today.
Also, you guys subscribe.
Yeah.